We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Sharkey the Bounty Hunter. This is written by Mark Millar. Artist and colorist was Simone Bianchi. Letterer was Peter Doherty. Design and production, Melina Mikulik. Rachel Fulton was the editor. There are variant covers by different people. I think I have the regular cover. Now this is 2019 book from Image Comics, and it's part of Mark Millar's MillarWorld.tv line, I think. So we open up with this purple guy trying to bust someone, and then the target shatters into a bunch of little people versions of himself and takes off, and he's got to capture all of them, including one that jumped in a toilet. And this is Sharkey the Bounty Hunter, a purple skin, mustachioed, balding, middle-aged former soldier. Now he is trying to collect off the bounty, but he owes a lot of money to a lot of people, so his money's being docked. But he gets word of a really big score. In the meantime, he hooks up with this woman that's turning into a vehicle slowly. She's transitioning into a transport vehicle. Sharky's just having a fling with her, and that's when he's confronted by this little kid whose name is Extra Billy, and he's like the nephew of the last guy that he busted, the one that broke apart into a bunch of little figures. And the kid wants Sharkey to take him back to another relative on the other side of the galaxy, but Sharky's going after this big bounty instead because he really needs the money. He's driving around an ice cream truck that goes into space because, yeah. Well, then it turns out that there's a rival of Sharky's, another bounty hunter, that wants to bring in this high profit target as well, and he's only going after him because Sharkey is too. So they're all in the race to get this Idra Deering. It's just a first issue introduction. We learn a little bit about Sharkey, but not a whole lot. Honestly, it was okay. There's a lot of like pointless swearing. There's some nudity. Those are actually the minor complaints about it. The art's good. I do like the art itself. It's very European looking. It has a very unique look to it. The artist is very talented. My problem with the story was that I was bored. It's very predictable, over the top, violence for the sake of violence, and it wasn't even well done violence. It was just sort of by the numbers. It really read like they were trying too hard to make it edgy, and if you haven't seen edgy books before, then you'll probably love this, but it's kind of standard Mark Millar work. There's nothing here that really compelled me to want to pick up issue 2. The whole theme of him is sort of like watching a Burt Reynolds movie. Like, I'm pretty sure he thought of Burt Reynolds when he wrote this. Burt Reynolds in like 1975. And that would have been good casting, but this really just feels like he's trying to cash in to get money from the fan base and also to pitch an idea for selling to Netflix or somebody else. It wasn't bad, it was just stuff I have seen before and wasn't particularly impressed with. So if you like edgy books and you really want like some bounty hunter adventure stuff, this might be good for you. It seems to be a pretty popular issue, but it wasn't for me. I didn't hate it, but it's not something I think most people are really going to really love. I think this is going to appeal to the Mark Millar fan base. It's not something I have any interest in. I was bored with it. I didn't find it particularly edgy or overly creative, but it wasn't the worst thing I've read this week, so I'm gonna give it kind of a middle of the road recommendation. It wasn't worth the money to me. I didn't think that it was anywhere near the $4 of value, but I'm sure there are people that will like it. The art is solid. I did like that, but I think this is more something I'd grab out of a bargain bin than anything else. So I'm probably not gonna pick up issue 2, but if you like bounty hunter stories with raging alcoholics and debt-riddled soldiers of fortune, then maybe you'll like this. That's just my opinion. As always, thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. We hope to see you on the next one.